So how have you been, Dan?
Yeah, good mate. Spot on. Aye.
Well,
Just got
right,
back.
so before we get stuck in to your rugby story, mate, I go right back to the start with everyone. So where was home for you as a kid, mate, and who lived at home with you?
My mum, my dad, and my brother.
Right. And where did you grow up, mate?
Um, in Dewsbury, West Town.
Hmm. What would that have been? Would you have been out on the field, mate, playing rugby, footy, cricket? What was the scene like around West Side in Dewsbury?
Yeah, we're out playing out since we're about what a six year old. You were allowed to back then, weren't you?
Hello, mate, we didn't have to worry really, did we? On your
No.
bike and off you go, innit?
Make sure you come in when street lights are on.
Yeah. Or when you shouted for your tea, which you didn't really do in case you weren't allowed back out.
Yeah, mum were always out looking for me.
From a young age, mate, and how was you introduced to rugby?
Um, well, all my schoolmates used to play it. But I was up at Bywell then up Elseaton. And
Right.
I just went home and asked my dad, but my dad used to play when he were older, when he were younger, I mean, sorry. Yeah, he used to play for Junior Celtic and I used to go watch them.
Yeah. So you
So,
grew up around the game, mate, yeah.
yeah, but my dad never wanted me to push me into it at all, so it was me who
Right.
asked him, really.
Yeah. And how did it go down?
Yeah, it was so, to be fair. He ended up taking me
Yeah.
to Dewsbury Moor, where his mate coached, John Kilroy and Jamie Hitchson, and
Right.
took it from there.
How did you feel when you got there, mate? Was you like a nervous kid or could you just slot straight in?
Oh, no, I've always been quiet. Yeah,
Right.
but no, I just got stuck straight in with everyone loved me for my tackling and stuff, my energy. But I was always quiet at training and stuff till I got on field.
Right. And was it back like I think we're a similar age then, so did you have to like look at the photo cards to make sure you were like the right
Yeah,
kid
yeah,
and you weren't blagging it and
yeah,
that?
yeah. I get people. We used to have a few kids that weren't signed on, so get them a scrum cap on. They'll be right.
Yeah, it was a bit awkward, wasn't it? You didn't realise as a kid, you like stood in a line, you look too old, or you're just a little chubby kid like that.
Yeah, I always
Well,
want to
I was.
me, so don't bother about me.
Oh. So how long was you there for, mate? Was that were you the one club amateur man sort of thing?
Yeah. Well, all my mates from where I was played for Shawcross, but my dad ended up taking me to Dewsbury Moor, and I was there from 10 year old till 18.
Oh, that's some going, mate. And it's were you was the standard enough for you, or was it because you'd made mates there?
Yeah, I just made mates there. To be fair, we were best in area.
Okay.
So, no, it was a good team, good, tough team. We had some good times, to be fair.
Yeah. And what was like school rugby like compared to club rugby?
It wasn't really a big sport at our school,
Right.
but we were still, our school did well. But there were always St John Fishers who had all our players, all Batley boys players. And then St John Fishers were a mile above everybody else.
Yeah. So
Uh,
they were like the benchmark, mate. Yeah.
yeah. So
Yeah.
our team, we was just try to rough them up, start a fight with them.
Like we were just saying, you'd have like someone who played up front for your footy team on the wing or at fullback or like a keeper in the centres. So what school rugby's about, and it really, mate, just a little plug in and enjoy it. I
Yeah,
suppose
yeah,
it allowed you to maybe not take it as serious as the club rugby got more serious.
yeah. Well, we had people playing slapsies on wings and stuff. Weren't bothered at all, dancing and stuff. Then there were like 3 or 4 of us who probably wanted to win, but all the rest
Yeah.
weren't taking it serious.
So was the town team a thing for you then? And how did it work in round Dewsbury for town team stuff?
There were plenty of teams around here, to be fair. The
Yeah.
Dewsbury Celtic, 4-0, Shawcross, Batley
Right.
Boys. But as you
Yeah.
all seem to fold, and then we end up gaining most of everyone's like better players, and then we end up
So
having a decent team when we got to like 15, 16.
So would your team have virtually been Dewsbury Town team anyway? Was there like a collective team rather than a club team?
Oh no, the one every Woolen team,
Right.
like Dewsbury Batley schools. But then when we got
Yeah.
the scrap that when we got to about 15, 16, I made it Kirklees. So we ended up
Okay.
Huddersfield and Halifax. Well, Huddersfield teams like Newsham and stuff.
Yeah.
We had no chance against like because we joined with like all Huddersfield teams, and Wakefield and Cass joined together, so we had no chance against them. All
Right.
that they have.
Yeah. So would you have been playing against them domestically before the combined Kirklees team?
Yeah, we used to play against them before that as well. Yeah,
Yeah. So you're well aware who and who was capable of doing what.
yeah.
Yeah.
Always know used to know when you're younger, all bigger players stand out, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. They gets caught up with them though, then, done it? But initially, mate, when you're in them early spurts, it matters, doesn't it?
Big lads, don't you? And then as
Yeah.
get to like 16, 17, 18, you catch up to them, and then players seem to shy off.
Oh, fair away, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what type of student was your mate? Was school more social for you rather than academic? Did you just go to see your mates and play rugby, really?
Yeah, yeah. I wish I'd have
Yeah.
listened. To be fair, I'm a window cleaner now, but still pays all right.
Oh, that's it, mate. Hindsight's a wonderful thing, then, isn't it? We all think we know better, don't we, mate, growing up?
Yeah, that's all I said to teachers. I'm going to be a rugby player. It don't matter, but I wish I'd have listened a bit more with, like, well, with everything. So, but yeah, I'm still learning now. So,
Well, no, we always do, don't we, mate? Every day is a lesson.
yeah.
So when you transitioned into high school, did you feel rugby helped you? Or did all your mates go to the same high school anyway?
No, there aren't many in my high school who liked rugby, to be fair. We weren't that good at whereas rugby team wasn't that good. Like I say, we always had to cause a brawl to try and make games a bit closer.
You find weird ways and means, isn't there, mate, where there's demand, there's supply, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah. Aye.
So when did you find yourself in rugby? So when did you nail a position down, mate? Has back row always been where you've played? Have you?
No, I had a halfback all the way up till I was 18. But
Right.
when I was younger, I was small, and I didn't go through puberty till I was about 17, 18. I was late bloomer, so
Yeah.
I was always small, and I played halfback. And I got on scholarship at Bradford Bulls, and they released me because they said I was too small. So I did like 1 year with them, and then when games started, I got released. So I just went back to Dewsbury Mall and played there while I was 18.
How did you take that, mate?
Oh, it was soul destroying, to be fair. But
Yeah.
I, I took it on chin and worked hard and ended up doing all right.
So I suppose, mate, really going from there to back row, you've learned to see the game at certain speeds, haven't you? So your line running's good, but probably been learned from what you wanted another back rower to be doing. Does that make sense, mate?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Or have you never looked at it like that and I've just picked your brain?
yeah. You've just picked my brain, to be fair.
Sorry, mate. Because it's totally different way of seeing the game, Dan, isn't it?
Yeah,
You're directing traffic, you're organising.
yeah. Oh, well, I've got a passing game as well as a running game. To be fair,
Yeah.
if they ever wanted me to go there, but no, I was just too small for a second row back then. I had a big art. I used to tackle. I played halfback, but I was still top tackler every game.
Yeah.
So,
Just went hunting.
yeah. Just somewhere they put me because I was small, and when I went on field, I didn't shut up. I won at leaders. I lead by actions, to be fair, but I'm not one of them big talkers in changing rooms.
You said that before, didn't you? You're a bit of a shy kid and that. But
Yeah,
when you're on the field, mate, as an halfback, you can't really afford to be, can you?
no, you've got to be loudest player and be confident in telling people what to do.
Well, that's it. You've got to have the nuts to do that as well, aren't you, mate? You're
Yeah,
telling some big blokes like what they should and shouldn't be doing, or what you want them to be doing, don't you? And I
yeah.
can't imagine that went down too well if you were a small kid, mate.
No, no, but I would always want it toughest, so they won't bother.
Yeah. I was going to, well, yeah, fair play, because if you lead from the front, mate, you're not asking anyone to do, you're not willing to do yourself, are you?
No, no. But one of his old amateur coaches, everything were about talk. So
Right.
we used to do everything were around talk, and that's where I picked my talk up from. To be fair,
Right, mate. So when Bradford come, did anyone else come around for you? And when you say scholarship, what age was scholarship for you? Because it was, I think, was it like 13, 14 to 16, wasn't it?
yeah. I'm not sure. To be fair, it might be 15s, and then year after it went to games, and that's when they released me before games started. So a bit,
All right, so you had that sniff of like professional training and setup.
yeah, yeah. And then I were a bit
Yeah,
good. Everyone else started playing games year after, and I'd already been well dished
at
off.
least. Yeah. So does that give you the appetite then? Because you
Yeah,
could have
yeah,
went the other way, mate, couldn't you?
yeah, yeah. No, no. I always loved my rugby, no matter where I played. So I just
Yeah.
enjoyed it, and then eventually I got picked up by Leeds.
Right. So how did Bradford approach you, mate? How did that process work? Is it through your mum and dad?
Yeah, yeah. They just come watch you, don't they? Scout you, and then you get a letter. You got a letter through post. Well, I got Huddersfield as well, to be fair, but I chose Bradford to be fair. And then no, after Bradford released me, Huddersfield weren't bothered about me.
Yeah. So and were your mum and dad like quite open and letting you choose?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So you were lucky, mate.
Like you say, it's soul destroying as a kid when you get released and you think you go into Bradford Bulls and stuff. And
Yeah.
you're not year after you're not going nowhere, and most of your mates have stayed there where you were going with. So it was like same time as Sam Burgess and that. I used to travel with him.
Right. Because yeah, they were like the powerhouse then as well, then, weren't they? They were like the glory boys of Super League, weren't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. I used to do ball boy in there.
Right.
That's when they were good. And they had that class team with Paul Anderson and Vanacola, Robbie Paul, and all that.
Yeah. I did. And so basically, mate, you were like you were probably not a great word, really, is it? Because of the society we're in, but you were sort of groomed to become a Bradford scholar and just let go at the last hurdle. But you've had all these little tasters, so from ball boying, being around, traveling with Sam, and then you've been around the likes of Paul Anderson and that through the ball boying. Because Super League clubs used to be quite good and let you in the changing room and that with them if they won and stuff, didn't they? Like Witness were like that with us.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good crack, to be fair. I loved it. Like I said, that team were unbelievable for a few years, wasn't it? Them and Leeds and
Yeah.
Saints, and them crowds what you used to get for Leeds Bradford.
Oh,
Just
booming,
fell out of
weren't they?
control, didn't it?
Yeah. So just while we're on that topic, mate, do you think the game is at that level has sort of lost its appeal and its excitement now?
Yeah, yeah. Well, they've changed game a lot, haven't they? I think they've took
Yeah.
all best stuff out. So I think people are stopping to watch it, like the shoulder charge, even the scuffles, the brawls. Everyone loves watching that. So
Yeah.
I think that's stopping people watching it. That's all you hear now is people moaning about referee, don't you?
Yeah, no, you do. It's sort of like, yeah, it's the main talking point of the game now, unfortunately, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I get why they're doing it, mate. Like you've played a level I've been nowhere near. So it can change a game in and out of your favour, a shot, can't it? Like
yeah,
a big shot, especially if you're in a bit of trouble or in a pickle, mate. You can think rugby's easier to go and make something happen than another sport, isn't it? But I also get the head stuff. But if people are turning the game off, there's going to be a time we need to go back to a little bit of the Barry Mack and Stu Fieldings and the Andy Farrell Skullthorpe scraps of the derbies and that, mate, in there.
yeah.
And
I remember watching that when I was a kid. Me and my mate, that Wigan Saints, went pots and
derby.
playing drums and law. Class. we'll never forget that. Every time it comes on highlights, we tag each other in it on
Yeah,
YouTube.
class, innit?
Yeah,
It's even like a little bit later when I've had Maori on, he's a great lad, but like when Farcival, when Bailey done that to him,
yeah.
and then Graham was going mad, and Graham was relatively still a pup then, wasn't he? Like
Yeah,
they
no, they
like you
are.
just don't see that now, mate, do you?
No, like I said, it's spoiling it. That's what everyone
Yeah.
loves seeing. But yeah, it's hard, isn't
So
it?
how did
You
yeah,
know what you're signing up for though when you're playing rugby, don't you? So
yeah, really, mate. Up until probably like 15, 16, mate, if you make a decision there, you know what's right and wrong, don't you? You know what's potentially dangerous and what's safe.
yeah,
Um, yeah, and then I think maybe your guardian or your mum or dad should be able to pull you out up until that point. But if the player, whether it be a lad or a girl, is more than ready to kick on from 16, because they can vote now at 16, mate, can't they?
yeah. So
So you should be able to. Yeah, it's a long thing, mate, and we'll probably get ridiculed for it when it goes out, won't we? But it's a
yeah,
part of the game I grew up loving. You haven't. That's why it's still on YouTube and gets shared now and that, mate, and it because people miss that physical side of the game. Because I know it still is. It's like when I speak to you guys that play champ most weeks. It the game is probably tougher the way you guys are playing it. It's just a little bit slower, is what I get told. Is that how you feel it is?
yeah. Well, that's what younger lads say when they come play for us. They say it's
Yeah.
bigger and more physical. So play just faster.
Right. Something in it, mate, isn't there?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So how did your game develop from leaving Bradford and going back to Dewsbury Moor, mate? Did you feel a better player for being in that environment?
Yeah, well, we had some good coaches down there. We had Mark Burgess, Paul Eaton. So I learnt a bit off them both. They're both very good coaches. Um, Paul Eaton's coach Barlow and all amateur, like England and all that. They're amateur.
Yeah, the rep sides.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
a lot of knowledge. And then there were Matt Burgess. He did art scholarships and stuff like for Huddersfield and stuff, and he was a bit younger. So
right.
no, I learnt a lot to be fair off them too.
Did he get in your ear when you got released, mate, about going to Huddersfield, or were you just left to play?
No, I just left to play. To be fair, I was a bit to the side, just too small, wasn't I? No,
Right. So it must have been amazing when the opportunity to go Leeds come back around, mate, your second chance and stuff. How did that come about?
oh well, I went at Josie Moore, then I went up to Josie Celtic because when you're 18, you get 2 years. At, 2 years at under 18s, don't you? If you're a certain age.
Yeah,
Then I judged my team folded. So I thought, I'm going to have to bite bullet. I'll do another year at 18s. And that was like a super team, that because we had Altshaw Cross, Farnell, every under 18 player in the area. They all went to
yeah,
Georgia Celtic. We ended up winning Yorkshire Cup. We got to semi final at National Cup. And we won league as well.
yeah.
So,
Good effort, mate, innit?
yeah, that was a good year. And then
Yeah,
just Franny Cummins, because we did well that year. Franny Cummins came and watched a few games, and then he picked up on me.
right.
So he ended up getting me up at Leeds, and then went and played for reserves there for like half a season, and then I went straight into football
Yeah,
training after that.
right. That's a big jump, quite quick, innit, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like I said, I was shocked to be fair, but I,
yeah,
I was still an amateur lad. I was travelling with one of the lads, and I got a McDonald's on way to game to academy game. Like, what are you doing? You can't do that. I went, why? But I didn't know nothing about nutrition or no. I was getting
yeah.
two cheeseburgers before game, but then I still played well. So
Class that. So when you go from like national cup runs and that, mate, What were you like before the game as a kid?
I was always nervous. I was nervous before
Yeah,
the game. Well, I still get nervous now for certain games. So
that's good though, mate, innit?
yeah,
Keep
uh,
you on your toes and stuff.
yeah. So I was like I say, I, I used to. Well, I never. When I was younger, I didn't know about nutrition, but now I have like little things. If I play, if I have a good game, I always eat same week after.
Yeah,
I have like in my head, but back
yeah,
didn't give a shit.
right. So when you're approaching a game as a kid, mate, and I'll ask you the same as an adult now, did you need an early involvement there to really get into the game?
Yeah, well, my lad plays now, and
Right.
they play some tough teams, and I went, just settle your nerves, just get the ball straight away because he's playing half.
Yeah.
The ball, just do it and go, and then your nerves will have gone, mate. So
Yeah. Early carry or early tackle.
yeah, carry
Yeah.
yeah. As soon as you get the ball, get an early carry anyway,
Yeah.
and then
Can't
after
imagine that goes down well as an half that you're there.
yeah, just dumb it straight away.
Chip and chase from your own 10, mate. Let's see what happens.
No, there were no kicking from me. I want a kick in half.
Right. So was Leeds a really good experience for you, mate, to get there and see how reserve rugby worked? Because it must have been a jump from the 18 stuff.
Yeah, it was class, mate.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know what I was going as, and my old coach, Mr Franny, is a second row, so I went and ended up
Right.
second row, and I just got stuck in, and it were good. It were good with reserves then, because it were, well better standard than it is now. We had like 4 or 5 first teamers down at every week, so you're
Right.
playing against good standard. So people who didn't get picked for first team, they were in reserves.
I was going to say, for listeners or viewers, mate, that might not understand, it was like a second first team, really. It was lads coming back from bands, injury, a little bit out of form. But you could be trying to tackle someone like Palliasina off the back fence, wouldn't you? Or
Yeah, it
playing
was.
against maybe like a Danny Maggs. If well, you were at Leeds, but if a Danny Maggs was coming back from fitness, he'd play reserves, wouldn't
Yeah, it was class back then. Reserves used to always be
he?
curtain raiser at main game as well.
Yeah, reserves going like play midweek and stuff now, don't they? It's a bit of a mad one, isn't it?
But I don't get why they changed it all, to be honest.
Yeah, because I'm going to say it must have been like for one, boss experience for you. For
Yeah,
two, you're playing in front of big crowds. So if you manage to kick on like you have, you get used to playing in front of crowds. And for
yeah,
three, you make different decisions under different pressures. Then, don't you? It's
yeah,
easier to play against 100 people on a Wednesday night, isn't it?
yeah. Like I said, especially when you're at Leeds in front of them big crowds,
Yeah,
saying stuff. You used to, but time it was half time, you could see the stadium filling up, and then
yeah,
you were playing against decent players. Like I forgot who we used to play. They used to have what were they called? Francis Melly and people playing for Saints in reserves. He used to play out time. Put him at low
yeah.
in a wing there, bang him in at low. So
Bloody,
yeah,
a big blow, like, wasn't he?
they're a big boy.
So when your first game for the reserves come, mate, how did he tell you? Is it like, I know it's made a big thing now, in it, like players' jersey presentations. I quite like it. I'm quite sentimental, Dan, bit of a softie like that. But how were you told? Did your mum and dad or your brother come and manage to watch it and that?
No, not really. It just all came out
Yeah,
all quick. It's like right, you're off training for Leeds next minute and playing reserves.
yeah.
I'm
So it was that rapid.
straight in, yeah,
Yeah.
straight in deep.
Well, the thing is, as well, mate, you'd have been at the age where teletext had gone, but social media hadn't kicked off proper, had it?
Yeah.
So it
So
was programs and stuff, and you just found out when you got there and things.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
straight in deep end. Like
So how long in the reserve did you spend, mate?
I only spent half a season there. Well, I still did another season, but I
Yeah.
did like half a season reserves, and then I signed full time. Then I did another full season in reserves, and then ended up going on loan to Featherstone.
Right, mate. So how did the chat about the loan come about?
Well, I was meant to be on Joe Reg, but
So that was about when you brought through, yeah.
yeah, Joe Reg just started.
Yeah,
I was like, I think I must have been about 2021. It,
right.
it just started, and then Bluey, uh, Brian McLellan, he knocked my contract up and sent me on season loan instead of Joe Reg, so I ended up going there. And I didn't have a very good season, to be honest.
Right.
I want, I want to be full time, but I want full time training because they sent me on loan.
Yeah.
I, I'd have been better if I stayed with Leeds and train full time.
Yeah. So I've done the dual reg rather than the
Yeah,
season loan. Yeah.
I ended up going
Right.
because I was young and didn't really think about all that. But I
Yeah.
sick, so I wasn't working. I was just going at playing with all full time people on PlayStation and stuff.
Right.
Got unfit. I reckon.
Yeah.
I reckon it was
Well,
me.
do you know what, mate? Like that sort of info doesn't go out there, does it? For one, there was an error on Leeds' behalf where you were meant to be dual reg, it ended up being season long loan, which is out of your hands. But surely someone there could have said, "We appreciate that the season long loan is the situation, but we will treat it dual reg," because you'd have been training like you do now, like Tuesday, Thursdays, maybe then, yeah, and a captain's run on Saturday morning or something.
Yeah, yeah. It'd have been better, but
Yeah.
sure, I don't know why they didn't do it. It'd have been mad.
No, and fans won't get that, will they, mate? They'll
No,
have just thought you've hung the latch or something without being rude.
I did like pre-season with Leeds, and played like pre-season friendlies for Fev, and I did well. To be fair,
Right.
played really well.
Yeah.
I was sorted about it, and then I ended up, like I say, I was young at the time. Didn't really think.
Yeah.
But
Naivety.
looking back, I blamed it on Pauli. Daryl Powell, but it
Right.
wasn't really my fault
Yeah.
doing the extras, and um, I should
You
have.
live and learn then, don't you?
Yeah, you live and learn
Yeah. Yeah.
like that.
Plus, Fev is the dual red team for Leeds, or was, weren't they? I think they still are, aren't they?
Uh, yeah, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how Joe Edwin now.
I think they do all right from him, don't they? Like the likes of like the main probably signing from there was like Zach on it,
Yeah, yeah. He
and
was.
then that opened the window. That yeah. So, what did you think of reserve rugby compared to champ rugby, mate? How did you find that initially?
Like I say, you think it's going to be easier when you're younger. You think, oh yeah, I'm at Leeds. You're
Yeah,
gonna rip up and like stand out, but no, it's a big difference. And I think all lads like who come from reserves and academy, they get a big shock.
yeah. You probably come with a bit of a marker on you as well, then, don't you? This kid's from Leeds might think he's something, maybe, even though they don't know you.
Uh, yeah, yeah. I won't think that now if I,
Yeah,
as a player. I just
right.
they go under radar now. I think they go under radar at young lads because I'm just used to playing. I'm just used to playing championship players and who have played years. And then these young lads, you think, oh bloody hell, he was a good player. I think they stand out now. The young lads are
Right.
pro.
Yeah. So while we're on that subject, if you don't mind, mate, do you agree with with the dual red system? Do you like how it works?
Um, I do at the moment, yeah, because we've got a few,
Yeah.
we've got loads, we're using loads of stuff. But I didn't.
Right.
The first few years we didn't use them, and we didn't.
Okay.
But it's not really nice on the lads who train the younger lads who play for us now. It's
Yeah.
not good for them 'cause they're losing their spots when they should be given a chance.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's an hard one for the coach and for the players.
Gonna say, yeah, if it's your face that's pushed out, then you'd be a bit, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
it's a bit like that at Batley now. There's a few upset people. But
Yeah.
it's you just have got to do what's right for the team. I think
Yeah.
it's just an hard one.
So do you know when that's happening, mate? And I don't want names off you now. I put you on the spot enough with the question as it was. Sorry, mate. But as a senior player now there at Batley, do you have to try and nip that in the bud, mate, and maybe have a little one-to-one with someone? I know you're not the loudest person in the room, but that's a sign of leading by example, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. I've had a few words with younger lads to be honest. You've got
Yeah.
just got to keep telling them to keep going and wait for their opportunity. Make sure when they get the opportunity, they take it.
John's in charge now, when he dead.
Yeah. Is
Yeah.
yeah, just since he's took over, our lads have got a lot of respect for him.
I was gonna say, mate, it's a lot of time around the game. The young lads, even if they're not playing, they'd be a bit foolish to walk away from that, mate, wouldn't they?
Yeah, well, when Mako stepped down, we all loved Mako to bits, but
Yeah.
um, it, like he says, we must have needed a change. So as John came in, I'd never seen the full squad train as I had. We've
Right.
got players in our team who never train hard at training. I've never seen them train as hard in my life. Honestly, I'm well shocked.
Yeah. So it's like, yeah, because I imagine some people can come in, mate. I don't know if you've come across it, but can suck the life out the players as well, can't they?
Yeah. Some of are a bit too serious.
Yeah.
But you've got to get that in between with part time.
Yeah. Nah, you've got to know your lads, haven't you, really? And like, for the better use of a word, read the room, haven't you?
Yeah. And yeah, it does well. To be fair, and it's good. We're a bit up and down at the moment with performances, but no, everyone's enjoying it and buying into it. To be fair,
Yeah.
uh,
So that's a good thing about the champ day. Like everyone's beating everyone, mate, aren't they?
that's what I said. I've never seen champ as hard. It gets harder every year, and
Yeah.
with us having a low budget, we've struggled a bit this year. So
Yeah.
bad to depend on the loans and the dual regs because all the other teams spend a lot more money than us. So
Yeah.
no excuses at all, but it just gets
It's fact, isn't it, mate? It's there to see, isn't it?
yeah, it gets tougher every.
Yeah.
We just need to
Yeah.
get a few more wins. But I'm
Yeah.
not really sure about that bottom four playoff thing. I don't,
Yeah.
I don't get what's going on there because there's no incentive. Because if you finish in the bottom four, you're best off losing every game and then just playing for that last game, and then you can get
Yeah.
down for your club if you win.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
But you
It's
don't
mad.
get it for finishing above it. I honestly don't.
No.
I don't know what's going on.
No. Do you know what, mate? It's like no one plays to lose, did he, regardless of what you're playing or what standard you're playing. It's a fact. You go out with your morals enough to want to have a go, don't you? It's a brave sport anyway, isn't it, mate? And then, yeah, it's like you just don't even get sport to about things, do you? It just happens.
Yeah, no, it's crazy. I don't. They don't.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah,
And
but
then you just graft all day, train, graft all day, train, graft before playing sometimes as well, then probably. And
yeah,
then you get stuff like that happening. And I don't know, I think like your circumstances are a little bit disregarded. Or that's how it comes across to fans, I think.
yeah. You're just gonna take it as it comes. It with RFL these days. To be fair,
Yeah.
I
But
know.
they- they're on the wedge, mate, to worry about that, aren't they?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, they're on about changing it again now with North and West or something, aren't they?
see, yeah,
Putting both at.
they've got a conference. I think they want to sort of conference it, don't they? A little bit like the NFL, maybe.
Hmm,
Um, God knows, mate, in it.
yeah.
Considering it's meant to be happening dead soon as well.
Well, yeah. We'll just have to see what happens. Like I'm gonna say,
That's it.
how's people meant to prepare for next year if they don't know what's happening?
Yeah. Or what money they've got on that, like you said, mate, is probably going to be a bit reliant on loans and a bit of movement on the dual reg, aren't you?
Yeah, I need to make a quick decision, don't I?
Yeah. So we mentioned the Fed thing, mate, and you probably took the little bit of full time stuff for granted, if that's fair to say, Dan, because you were young and naive, mate. So how did going back to Leeds? What was the conversation there? How did that go?
Well, I just thought we were going to win for a contract renewal, me, and then
Yeah.
getting released. So I was shocked to be fair. Left and
Right.
had a cry.
Yeah. What, there was no like pre-warning about Dane, no.
No, I just didn't expect it, me. I was young and stupid to be fair. Daft. But, yeah,
So do you go back on past experience, mate, and how do you deal with the non-contract renewal, and who reaches out to clubs, or the clubs reach out to you?
Yeah, well, I ended up getting a agent that showed me the money, like Greg Garrison,
Yeah.
and I think he got it. He tried getting me at Fev, and then ended up at Batley. Fev didn't want me.
Right.
Well, Fev didn't want me after that as well. So,
Okay.
but a big kick in knackers, to be fair.
Yeah. So I say this with you people, mate, but do you think you've probably started seeing it's called business, but maybe the dirty side of rugby young?
Yeah, yeah. Some of young'uns, yeah, don't get treated right, do they?
Yeah.
Only your star players will get treated well.
Yeah.
The rest are just like cannon fodder out there.
And, yeah, it's like without being rude, mate, like because you're still in the game. I don't mean to insult. It's like commodities a little bit, aren't you? Like pawning in the chess, really, and they can. It's like Clint, so the fella that owns York. I've had Clint off, top guy, mate. I think he's doing a great job at York as well with everyone else. But he said as much as a player wants to leave a club can get rid of a player. It isn't difficult.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Well,
imagine the security of a contract really doesn't exist, does it? There is no proper security, really.
no, if they want rid of someone, they get rid of them, aren't they?
Yeah,
Um, it's upset them till they leave. You can always push someone out.
no,
It's mad.
yeah, it is crazy. So Batley, mate, how did Batley like sell themselves to you, or Did you just want to play rugby for someone? And
Yeah, well, no, I basically got my own contacts at Bartlett's. Well, I told Fanny Cummins. Fanny Cummins had a word with Carl Allison because Carl Allison was coaching at the time.
right,
And then he just sorted it all out for me, and I went there, and then a good season at Batley that first year.
yeah,
And Rhino ended up getting a job at Halifax. So he took a few players with him, and I doubled my money. So I ended up leaving back,
right.
double my money, and going to Halifax for another 4 year. And then I went back to Batley after that because Halifax give everyone a pay cut, and Batley offered me more money we were on from from Halifax.
Happy days, isn't it?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
a short career in it. So and
no, it is, mate. Yeah,
Batley were on my doorstep, and I were having a young one at the time, so it came at the right
yeah.
time. So it was a good hour to get to Halifax on the tea time from Batley, Dewsbury area.
Yeah, I was gonna say, mate, you've nailed it on the head with it. It is a shorter career. Although you're getting a bit more money, it's it, it's the toll it takes on the man, the human, the lady, the kid going back into. And really, without being rude, if Halifax doesn't have an affiliation to you, must be even a little bit harder.
Yeah, at the time I were gutted. To be fair, I were in tears. Bloody hell, I didn't know what to do. But and then looking back, it was the best decision of my life. To be fair, 'cause, I had a young one coming on. I had more time instead of setting off at training at 4, setting off training at bloody 10 to 6, and I got to spend time with family. It's a lot of miles better. Best decision.
Priceless that day, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And then
Yeah,
now, to be honest, and it didn't really, I'm not really bothered about money. If someone offered me a lot more money to go somewhere else, I'd rather stay at Batlix. I love it there, and it's
yeah.
a good family club. To be fair, and all my family love it there.
I like that, mate. And it's like, why should a player get bagged for more money, though, mate? Like, if the everyday person got offered more money for the same job anywhere within the radius they could afford to go to, they'd go, wouldn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Even in football, like the Saudi money, I don't get why you'd flag someone off when it's unbelievable money that we'd all say yeah to and probably drive there.
No, can't knock 'em for it, can you?
No, I don't. I'll never get it, mate. Especially in rugby, when without being rude to lads and that, there's not a lot of it about money wise, is there? And if
Uh,
someone's willing to give it you, you go and get it.
yeah, yeah. Especially in our sport, yeah. Rugby league.
Yeah. So could you have imagined when you went back to Batley, mate, like the status you'd get there? you've become a leader. You're one of their own. You've seen many a change, but the change hasn't been you, which says something about you as well, there. That coaches keep you and play you, and you're not frightened to mix it, mate, are you? And you'll stand up for what's right on a field, won't you, and do what you need to do. But I think it says a lot when the club's changed, but you've managed to remain. Have you thought much of that before I've just threw that at you?
Um, uh, not to be fair, but you get what you see with me. I work hard, train hard, and I lead by actions. So
Yeah,
I think that's why most of the coaches like me. And,
right. When did you get really comfy with your game, Dane? So when did you really feel like an established back rower, mate?
um, I don't know. It's just like now I've got older. I'm more of a. I do a bit more talking, like in
Yeah,
something like that. So I've been around a while, and everyone looks up to me. To be honest, so if I do
right.
say something, then they know that I mean it. I don't just say something for
Saying it's sake.
saying
Yeah,
yeah. When I say something, I mean it. And
right.
like I say, I lead by actions.
Yeah. No, it just must be nice when, like, do the young lads now are they a bit more ballsy than you? So would they come up to you and pick your brain and things like that, ask you for little to do extras with them, the dual reds lads or the young lads you've got on yourselves?
Um, some of the Joe Reg lads, I don't know. They train through day, so I think they get told not to overdo it, don't they?
Yeah.
They're all
Oh, it's a good point, really, isn't it? Like, yeah,
uh, if they're not allowed to come once they come on Thursday and then come
yeah,
for run through. They don't come through rest of the week. I think the channel
right.
them. But where Joe Reg
So,
away, they've struggled with injuries themselves. So we're,
yeah,
we're promised world by Wakey when we went Joe Reg with them, but they've had no play
right.
themselves. So we,
Yeah.
we've had the younger lads, but they've done a good job to be fair when they've come.
Yeah. So what does your Thursday look like, mate? Is it a bit of like unopposed and stuff?
Yeah, we do his gym, and then
Yeah,
we don't do much Connaught Field. We do all his new conditioner Sparky Barlow. We do all skiing
right.
and rowing and that lot. So off feet con they call it.
Yeah.
Bit
And then
hard,
and then you
it gets you fit,
yeah,
and then we do all his unopposed stuff with John, and then
yeah, right.
every
It's
Thursday.
just yeah, it's changed, hasn't it, mate? The sport's changed. Even right down the pyramid to like the lads that play on a Saturday afternoon in like the Yorkshire leagues or the Northwest counties here. Training has changed. There's a lot more like self-care work, isn't there, and understanding where things have gone right and gone wrong, and that you can't always do that on a field. But I don't think fans see that either. They don't quite get that.
No, it's not like it used to, where you just used to get flogged for full session.
Well, yeah,
You know now you can get your fitness from your games, from your con games and all that, can't you?
yeah,
So,
yeah. It's like nice when the balls come out in pre-season, mate, in it instead of just hill running for 8 weeks.
yeah. We go to that Scandinavia lake now, carrying weights round
Right.
up steps. Then we carry bloody 20 kg weights round full lake.
Yeah.
Every time we go there, it's absolute pissing it down as well. Hailstone a lot. Every
Just for you, is that?
yeah, every year, honestly.
Do you know what though, mate? I bet you've seen some change, haven't you, in like in attitudes and physical abilities in age groups behave in certain ways because pre-season's not for everyone, mate. The tough stuff, is it? And do you, so when you're under your post though, do you notice that if someone's not put the effort in? You know, when you're under the pump a little bit there, and do you know where you can count on and not through them sort of tough sessions in the winter?
Yeah. Well, where engine room is, don't you? You know all the
Yeah.
players are or graft. Because when you play a game, and if one of them players aren't playing, you know they haven't played. You know that you've missed them. We've got a few of them in our team. If they haven't played that game, you can tell the team. there's nowhere. There's not there.
Yeah. How do you keep the morale there though, Dane? You know, like say your young lads come in, you know, these ones that are grasping at opportunity, mate.
You need the younger lads to step up when they are.
Yeah.
We've got a few older lads, and you know when they haven't played, but we need the younger lads to step into their role now.
And do
Yeah.
minutes though as well, innit?
Like I said, we've got like 4 or 5, 35, 36. I think Brown is 37 now, and we're in and out at squad with Nichols. I managed to get through it, to be honest, touching wood. But yeah, when they're not playing, they're a big miss. So we need these younger lads to step up to it, and
Fill some boots.
yeah,
Yeah. But how do you? Because we've all been in them games, mate. You know, when you're sat in a change room and you look round and you go, "This ain't quite the team for today." This really. You never say it, do you? And you
no,
never will. But you know what I'm saying, don't you? So how do you on them days? Because you don't need to tell me when they are or when they have been. How do you try and change that atmosphere? Because you think it, but there's also the atmosphere, isn't there?
yeah, sometimes you think it, and then you play the game, and you've actually played, you've ripped up, and you've I don't know, it's
Yeah.
mad.
Well, you're lucky because the games I'm thinking of that didn't happen.
Oh, I've had games and I've looked around and think, oh, he's missing. And I'm like, oh, we've got no chance here. And then we've played game and we've had then people who've stepped in have done well, and you're like, oh, nice one.
Yeah. I suppose that's a danger as well, though, mate, because they're exposing themselves in a part-time world where you can sort of change clubs every week, can't you now, mate? Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it doesn't help the likes of yous on the littler budget and that, does it?
No, no. Because that's what I said. I think the budget's catching up on us. We've overachieved for well, for a while
For
now.
years, really, yeah, without being rude. Yeah.
Every year we're probably, I don't know. There's not many on the same salary as us. I think we only
Mm,
spend like 200 grand a year. And the team in
yeah.
our league, well, I think Fev spent 1 million one year, didn't they? And
Yeah, when he went
that,
bust or withdrew his money and that.
yeah,
Yeah.
we beat him in semis as well. It's just mad, isn't it? Two of their players with our full budget. Not last year when we
The
played them in
final.
semis and we ended up getting to the
Yeah.
final and playing Lee.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think they're like Lolo I think he run like 70 grand a year. And there was someone, I think halfback went on something like 70 as well.
Was it when the Dingy Lee Lewin and stuff like that? It
Yeah,
was just like,
Lillard and that,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It's
Crazy.
nuts. That's what was that changing room like, mate? Was it buzzing afterwards?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Good night.
yeah. I enjoyed the semi final more than the final.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah, went out Monday as well, celebrating.
So what does that mean when you're a bit older, though, mate, to get in them big games? Especially like you said, in the circumstances that you find yourselves in regularly.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was class. I got to final when I was at Fev that first year, and it it was no comparison compared to the final with Batley. It just a big thing for the town. It just Batley fans came out everywhere. People who want Batley fans came to the game. The atmosphere was class, to be fair, with Batley fans.
That's brilliant, mate. And you put in
Yeah,
like again without meaning to be rude to Batley as a team and any of you lads that play, but putting respect on your names, aren't you? By going
yeah,
out and getting them scalps and showing you can mix
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Well, we
Yeah.
thought we had a good effort, but I think it was still like 36-0. But it felt like we
Yeah,
played
that was a good
well.
Lee team, though. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
Lee team on it.
With
I
the
suppose, like, you
Dale
probably,
Ferguson
again,
and
you're
that.
overachieved. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. It's like NRL players in it and
And
stuff
I
that have
played him
played
early.
State of Origin.
Yeah, we played him earlier on it. Yeah, and I tried to tackle that Dale Ferguson and made me do a bat flip. Shoulder felt like it was going to fall off. I thought, bloody hell. And next time in final, all the adrenaline must have just took it away and ended up doing
Yeah.
all right and putting a decent shot on him.
So have you ever been approached then to go back into Super League out?
I've never been approached, but I've heard there's been talks and stuff, like people
Yeah.
looking at me, but never heard out.
Right. And would it have been before you realised how happy you was now, mate? Would it have been something you'd have had a go at?
It'd have been a tricky one to be fair, because like I said, I've got a window cleaning now, and I do well with that.
Yeah.
And having two, I have two. I do well to be fair, money wise, with my rugby wage and then my window cleaning wage. I don't know, it'd be an hard decision, but it was something that I've always wanted to do. Didn't really get a fair shot at it.
Plus, your game's evolved, mate, which is shows your testament to you that you've gone and carved a career in the champ. Because, like, I probably couldn't play champ myself, mate. Like,
Yeah,
it's a good standard. I think people underappreciate it, don't they? Because it's not on telly a lot, and because when the Premier Sports had you on quite a bit, and you've got quite good
yeah,
exposure then, didn't you?
yeah. They were good them Thursday night games. I enjoyed them Thursday
Yeah,
night games. And then they ended up putting us on Monday night, and what I forgot what name were
yeah, I
them.
send the nowhere.
They were stinkers then. Yeah, they were decent them Thursday night, and then you get weekend off back in
Well,
Monday.
well, that's what's for you, but what's good for the fans before the Super League sort of took that slot was there was a game, wasn't there? And it
Yeah, yeah.
exposes like you boys to for fans to go,
You got a
oh,
lot of people moaning about that, saying, "Oh, they enjoyed the championship games, the
yeah,
good
I did.
first games, especially on a Thursday night
Yeah,
before
yeah.
the Super League."
I don't know why Super League clubs don't put yous on. You know, like I know, like you said with the reserves with Leeds and that when we were growing up, the reserves were like the curtain raiser. Because when we were kids, mate, it'd have been the Alliance team, wouldn't it? You remember the Alliance and that? They'd be on like and let fans in for free at our time and stuff,
Oh
wouldn't
yeah,
they?
yeah, yeah. They used to put them on telly, didn't they? 20,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, yeah. I remember that.
yeah.
I was only
So
young,
like,
but
yeah, we were proper young, weren't we? Like we'd have been. How old are you then? Like 30,
36.
right? I'm 36 this year, so we'd have been 6 or 7 probably, weren't we? And
Yeah,
like the Alliance was the then reserve, but it was again internationals playing in that. I don't know why they don't get, especially if you've got a derby, put you on before the worky game because you're in partnership and that.
yeah, yeah. Be a good one, it.
Yeah, I think it'd sell, mate.
Yeah, but I think Wakey have been selling out at the moment, though, haven't they? To be honest,
Yeah, yeah. Well, it
they did
how that
big.
aura of that place has changed is unbelievable,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's done well, hasn't it? To be fair, well, they've all
Yeah,
done well, haven't
they have, mate. Yeah, they have.
they? Even they're
So
kind of well as well.
yeah, no, it seems like they've learned on it
Yeah,
where clubs that have come down, it's hard to get back up, mate, in it because it's an harder, again, without repeating myself, it's an harder league than people appreciate.
yeah. People get an age shot when they come down. To be fair, how
Yeah.
tough it
Or
is.
they have to spend massive, like you said, to
Yeah.
try and compete, don't they?
Yeah, like all these people are like ready for the time. They come down thinking they're gonna get an easy ride, but they don't. They get a
Yeah.
shock. I think
I know. To be honest, mate, we at Witness we've signed a few lads that have come down from full time. It hasn't really worked.
yeah, yeah. Well, I think all of them are finding that now. They've spent all that money and
Yeah.
they're not doing as good as they should be with all the
No,
players they've got.
no. I'll be honest. I think Chris Hill's good business for Bradford.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's very good that.
It is. I
He'll,
would when I
he'll do
seen
well
that,
in
I was
our league.
surprised.
And
Yeah.
I don't know where they're getting the money from, man. The squad's
No,
massive now.
no.
Well,
Yeah,
they can get, well, I'm happy about that because we've been getting some loan players from them.
yeah. Well, I know it's a shame you've got to look like that, but fans will be looking at that going, how's that happening? Won't they?
Yeah, yeah,
Because I know it used to happen there, and like when like Wigan were the dominant force when Faz and that was there, and you'd hear like one of the Aussies' wives are on 200 grand a year for working in the shop printing tops and that. It
yeah,
it it, it can happen, can't it?
yeah. I know it's crazy, isn't it? But
Yeah. Right, mate. So for the rest of the year, mate, what are your personal ambitions and what are Batley's ambitions, mate?
yeah, well, we're just desperate for a win. I think I can feel one this weekend against Widnes.
I can't say I didn't see that coming.
I can actually feel the win. We've been close. We've run Featherstone close on weekend. Just a few little things, and we'd have had them, and they've been going well. We run Halifax close. I think it's coming together now. So
We've signed well, to be fair, mate. A couple of lads we brought in.
yeah.
We look good players. Like Condon had signed for Lee, hadn't he? That's him, isn't it? He signed
Oh
for Lee, and did he fail a medical? Ben Condon or something? Something happened with a medical, and he didn't end up coming out, did he? But he'd signed for Lee at the start of the year, didn't mate? Yeah, he looks real good for us.
yeah.
So
I'm
if
not.
you just start acting like a turnstile, that'll suit us right.
Yeah, well, hopefully we've got a few loanees from Bradford.
Yeah,
Yeah, there were
right.
a couple of good kids who we got a weekend from them. So yeah,
Right, mate. So you're literally a fine margin away from turning that L to the W, really, aren't you?
yeah.
Just, yeah.
Uh, but we've got
It,
where we've
do you,
got who we got you. Yeah, you Alderman and Slit. They're all winnable.
right. Yeah. Barring us. It's really, mate, isn't it, for the young lads? It's just about staying in that grind, I imagine, and it, mate, learning to be patient, going set for set sometimes.
Yeah, it's not even just for the young lads; it's for the old lads. That's all you need to
Yeah.
do. It's a basic game. Complete your sets, kick well, and just work hard for each other.
Yeah, them effort
Um,
areas, mate.
yeah, all the rest will
Yeah.
come.
Right. I've got a few daft questions for you, mate. It's that time of the chat. So, do you have any pre-match superstitions other than the food one? If you win, you eat it again.
Um, I used to, but I don't know more. I used to do at one time. I wouldn't have sex before the game.
All right, okay, just build that up, mate. Yeah, no
Yeah.
legovers.
See if it give you energy, but nah, I don't believe in that one.
So the next word I'm going to say, mate, the definition's different for everybody, but the toughest player you played with and against.
Well, I'm not going to say I played that lead squad that should put a grand final, so I won't say none of them players.
Yeah,
But Brandon Moore's probably one of the more players of us now.
yeah.
Honestly, his engine is tough as all. It's unbelievable what work he gets through. He's played with two torn biceps. Played a full season
That's
with
something,
them.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, you don't realise how good he is till you play with him.
Right.
But yeah, he's one of the toughest. And what other?
Against.
Oh, I don't know. Can't think about that one.
We can stick with Brandon though, mate, because that, like, he's an half any Brandon.
Okay.
Okay, so like, so there's a lot of arm work there, mate, isn't there?
Yeah.
So and he probably does have to like move around a little bit if he's a struggling here and there, won't he? So it's a
Yeah.
good effort, that, mate.
Yeah, he's a very
So
tough
have you
kid.
just grassed him into everyone now? Yeah.
No, he's all right now. This is a couple of seasons ago, mate. He's all right
Right.
now. Spot him up on weekend if you want to talk witness, lads. See how you
Yeah.
go.
So your favourite away ground, mate? Do you like the newer ones or the older ones?
um, I like the newer ones, to be honest.
Right.
Yeah, uh, I'm not keen on the AstroTurfs. Too fast for me these days.
Wicked bounce though. I'd have one. It's a
Oh,
wicked
bloody
bounce, isn't
hell.
it?
It's unbelievable
Yeah.
some of the bounces you get on them. I
No, it
remember,
is.
I remember we played Joe, well, about 4 or 5 years ago. Johnny Campbell did a chip and chase. It just bounced up perfect for him. It was class, and then he ended up scoring. Rounded fullback and scored.
No, it's not true though, is it? That's the thing. Like, I know you shouldn't let a ball bounce anywhere, but it literally can go anywhere.
Definitely not on that pitch.
Yeah. No. So
Yeah,
where would
so
you say you prefer to go, mate? What's the ultimate ground that you've been at?
um, I don't know. I didn't mind going to Leeds, to be honest. But
Yeah.
That was a good pitch. Sprinklers came out at half time. Straight shut up. Sprinklers started circling you before you get off field.
Wedge in it, mate. That's what Wedge does. Bit of money.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably. And they get a decent crowd, so.
Yeah, they do. Don't they? He's done well there, and he did it really. It's changed the way it is, hasn't he?
Mm.
Right, mate. If you could go back and tell a younger Dane something, what would it be and why?
Like I said, full of regrets when I at Featherstone. I should have probably done some extras and kept myself fit. I reckon I've gone a bit further, but
Yeah,
is what it is, isn't it?
that's it, mate. You are who you are because of that, aren't you? And you've done all right, fella, haven't you?
Yeah.
So, right, if you could have played alongside someone from any generation, who would it be?
I wouldn't mind playing with Adrian Marley. Being all right, defending the side of him, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
If he
that's
was heads up.
understandable, mate. He's still a he's still a unit now. He done like a thing at like so I played rugby league and rugby union, mate, but I had finished playing rugby union. Come and done like like a sportsman dinner. He definitely still followed me in 10.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he did a bit of broadcasting at one of our games, and he
Yeah.
came down and mingled in with our lads. I'd,
Oh, he's boss, isn't he?
oh
He's dead
yeah, yeah.
sound.
He just
Yeah.
came down, mingled in with us. Had 4 or 5 pints and shot off in about an
Yeah.
hour. It was up.
What a hero. But
Yeah,
no, he's a unit, isn't he?
yeah, yeah. Still a beast, isn't he? And
Yeah.
I think I played against him when he first went to Warrington. Yeah, I think he was struggling with his neck. He was like a robot, but he still took some tackling.
Oh, yeah. Absolute solid, mate. Solid. So if we're in the pub, mate, and the microphone ends up in your hand, you're up on the stairs, the lights on you. What song are you giving us?
It could be all. I don't mind a bit of Penny Arcade.
Yeah. So you'll have
Well,
a go, mate. Yeah.
I'll have a go, but only not choruses on Mum But Rest. Have a dance about.
Class, mate. Class. I have to be pissed. I'll be honest, mate. I can't just
Yeah,
do it.
yeah.
I'm
Honestly, I have
bladdered.
to be absolute blind drunk. And it
Yeah.
doesn't take much for me.
Right, mate. And if you're willing to, I appreciate you still playing. So if you don't want to, I get it. But a 1 to 13 you played with so far.
Um, well, without Super League players,
Yeah.
um, I'd have Miles Greenwood at fullback, uh, wingers Tommy Saxton, uh, Johnny Campbell on wings,
Yeah.
centres. What my centres name? I'll come back to that. Centres. Tiger Danforth at standoff.
Yeah.
Uh, Gilmore at halfback.
Yeah.
Gil is a class player.
Good lad as well, Gilly, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. He
Yeah.
wherever he just used to tell me where to run, and I'd run it, and then 9 out of 10 I'd score. But
Yeah. No, he had a great spell with you, Tom, didn't he?
yeah, yeah, his kicking game is just a proper leader.
Yeah.
His class, and like I said, never scored as many tries running off him. Yeah, them two
He
are.
defended for him as well, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. I loved me at side of him. He wasn't happy if I wasn't playing. But no, I'd just say get yourself in front of him, and I'll take him out after.
Yeah.
Do the slow him down, mate. Little speed bump, and then I'll finish him off.
Sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah. And then there's props. Ooh, I had one. I liked Mitch Carlane. He's an Aussie over at
Yeah.
Halifax. Probably Brownie, James Brown, but prop. Oh, I've had some tough hookers. But Benny K hooker. Second rows, me and who shall I say? Alex Breverton,
Yeah.
loose forward, probably. Ooh, that's a tricky one. I have probably Bobby Fairbank. Could be Ash Lindsay or Bobby Fairbank, but I only played with Ash Lindsay 1 year, so I'd probably say
Right.
Bobby. And then we'll go back to centres. Oh, what centres now? Can't think of the centres.
Would you want the ball early, Dane? Or would it depend where on the field you are?
Yeah, um, I don't know. I just do what halfbacks tell me.
Fair
To
enough.
be honest, yeah,
Yeah.
I don't mind an early ball, but if halfbacks tell me to run a good line, I'll run a good line.
Right. Uni never crossed your mind, mate. Ever been an opportunity?
I can't even watch it, to be honest.
No,
No,
not for you, mate.
I don't know. I don't know where they'd play at Union. I was asking Don Bambini because he does a bit of Union. I was saying
Does
where
he?
would I play you, and I don't know where he'd play him. I know.
To be honest, mate, because of your carrying and that, probably like either a 6 or a 12, so like an inside centre or a back rower. But back row is the best position on the pitch.
Yeah.
I think you'd enjoy it,
I'm off to that Dubai Sevens at the end of the
Did
year.
you?
I'm off this year. Me and Brownie
Right.
over 35s.
Yeah, I
So
think you'll enjoy it, mate. Yeah.
I'll see how that goes. But it's hard to get used to not going back to defend. 10 meters. You don't have to
It's
step
not
back a
hard to get
meter.
used to it, mate. Trust me.
Yeah. It's nice for big lads, isn't it? Brownie were buzzing.
Yeah. Don't have to get up and play the ball either.
No, no. Yeah, so
Yeah.
Steve Tyler, centre from
Oh, yeah.
Ireland, yeah, he's one of my good mates.
Yeah.
And what other centres have I had? Don't know why I'm struggling. Oh, Danny Moore.